Hello, how are you doing? Tonight, we're continuing Dragon Quest. I already explored the entirety of the town, with the exception of the stables and, what's it called? Castle. This is the royal dressing room, where members of our glorious royal family prepare to take part in the races. You wish to take the part in the Sand National yourself? 1,000 pardons, but a rider registration has already ended. Unless someone is injured or withdraws, I'm afraid it will be impossible for you to participate in the race. But please, you must stay and enjoy the spectacle. Do, picking up horse poo. It's what I do. Taking care of horses gives meaning to my life. Seeing my beloved friends run free on the racetrack never fails to bring a tear to my eye. Oh man. If only we could only be so happy so easily. Have you seen the Sharrock Ferris's horse? Then you must go and see him immediately. He will be in the paddock with Baz. You will not regret it, I promise. Are you lost? These gates lead back to the stage. Shall I open them for you? No. To the racetrack is beyond here. Horsemen ride this way when making their way to the starting line. Greetings, I am Faze, the winner of last year's Sand National. However, I expect a far closer race this time. Prince Ferris promises to be a worthy opponent. Indeed, I must confess to feeling some trepidation. While I doubt that I will enjoy the experience, I hope at least that the crowd are treated to the spectacle they deserve. Did you know that when there are no racing events taking place, Knights use the racetrack for training? This is the racetrack of Galapagos, where horsemen from all over the world come to chase their dreams. If you wish to take part in a race yourself, please inquire at the reception desk within. Usually, all that one requires in order to enter a horse's race is a horse, and knowledge of how to ride it, of course. But not the Sand National. Oh no, only those who have been specifically selected are allowed to race against the prince. Perhaps you are not the world's greatest jockey, friend. Do not despair, I have just the thing for you. These golden rays will transform your fortune. Use them mysteriously and the competition will not stand a chance. Of course, it would not do for me to simply give them away. I think 10,000 gold coins would sound like a fair price. What say you? Well, I will not force you to purchase them, but do let me know if you ever wish it for a helping hand on the racetrack. Welcome, friend, to world-renowned racetrack of Galapagos. Here are all the events we are currently holding. They vary both difficulty and prizes, after which would you like to enter? Details. Okay. Okay then. That was fun. Let's see. Welcome to Gallopolis. If it is the Sultans you seek, you will find him in the throne room atop the great staircase. Welcome, traveler, and a good Gallopolis day to you. You must be drained after your journey across the desert. Please relax and enjoy our fair city. Galapagos grew up around the oasis at its center. It brought those seeking water from miles around. Of course, it is barely recognizable nowadays. The Sultan chose it as the site of a racetrack, and it was completely transformed. Even as we enjoy the races, however, we must not forget the brave ancestors who built this city. Indeed, we owe them everything. This is the Sultan's bedchambers. Visitors are free to enter, but please remember to be respectful. Have you heard the rumors? They say that a wicked man called the Darkspawn has escaped from Heliodor and is terrorizing all Adria. What a frightening world this is. But I need not fear. The Knights of Galapagos will keep us safe. I am sure of it. Prince Varus' progress. Day 21. My beloved prince attended his horse riding lesson once more today. To see him training day in and day out to be the greatest leader he can be for the noble knights of Galapagos fills me with hope for the magnificent future he will no doubt usher in for our realm. Day 24. My beloved prince left the palace today and went out into the streets to speak with the common people. He seeks to study the lifestyle of his subjects firsthand. What a wise and benevolent young man he is. I have no doubt he will make a great sultan someday. I am afraid that Prince Varus is out training at the moment. Yes, training hard. There is an ancient book here. The binding is almost completely worn through, and Yosan can only just make out the words Yi Rustinad, Secrets of E-Flame on the faded Bear cover. He tries to read a page or two, but something tells him he's not quite ready yet. Interesting. There's a book called The Power of Positivity, a Ruler's Handbook. We have all heard what they say. Should one wish to be a great leader, one must be positive at all times, and it is true. Who would want to follow a mopey, indecisive man anywhere? Nobody, that is who. So forget all those negative thoughts and think positive. Lie flat on your back, gaze up at the big blue sky, and feel your troubles melt away like the petty, insignificant irritations they are. Say goodbye to the old you, the negative you. There is a bright and positive future waiting for you. Just step right up and take it. I worry about the Sultan. He was once the very image of chivalry, and now... Oh, once again I have spoken out of turn. Forget everything I have said, please. I do not know why the captain insists on comparing us to Sir Hendrick's men. They are simply a class apart, and this back-breaking training is more likely to kill us than turn us into knights. The pledge says the knight never retreats in the face of adversity. That is why I have come here, and why I remain here. A knight's word is his bond. The youth of today, they are no good at all. They can barely remember the knight's pledge, let alone recite it with pride. Do you think Sir Hendrik of Heliodor would tolerate such willful laxity? Of course not. Now recite it again, with feeling.
This race, my fellow Gallipolitans, this is race. Fellow Gallipolitans, this is no ordinary Sand National. This race marks the day that Faris, my son and heir, comes of age, and as such... No. An event of such significance must have eloquence to match. Such functional pleasantries will not thrill my beloved subjects. And who exactly might you be? I have no time to grant an audience today. You must leave. Immediately.
Father, my training is complete.
Give me the pledge.
A knight's word is his bond, his kingdom his master. He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity.
Yes, very good. The knight's pledge must always be your guide, my son. You are a man now, Faris. and tomorrow's race shall prove it. You must show your people that you are worthy of their adulation.
Fear not, beloved father. I shall disappoint neither you nor they. Huh. Huh. Oh. What is your name, stranger? And what brings you to Gallopolis?
The old son introduces himself and explains that he has come to Gallopolis in search of a mysterious branch.
Surely he speaks of the rainbow. It is the only treasure of our kingdom that would warrant such a description. I believe I can assist you, friend. Visit me in my chambers at the foot of the great staircase. I shall await you there.
A thousand pardons, but it's excellently the most exalted Sultan is rather preoccupied with preparations for the Sand National at the moment. Huh? Prince Ferris's chambers. Simply turn left at the foot of the great staircase, but please you must not disturb him at this important time. Perhaps it is not my place to say so, but only the finest Gallopian knights are entrusted with the Sultan's personal safety, so as we watch over His Majesty has nothing to fear. Not even from this Darkspawn character who has escaped from Heliodor. Good luck with that. Our exalted Sultan is a financial lover of horse racing. He has spoken of nothing but the Sand National for weeks. I have heard that an evil creature known as the Darkspawn has escaped from Heliodor and remains at large. We must remain vigilant, lest the foul being attempts to make its way into Gallopolis. This is the balcony from which the Sultan and Sultana watch the races. Their seats command a perfect view of the racetrack and the oasis on which it floats. Tra-la-la, Repugnance, Ferris, full de re, he will embarrass any who stands in his way. I am endeavoring to write a song in the praise of the prince, alas, very little rhymes with Ferris. Must be nice. Your Prince Ferris delivered the pledge, yes, its words are seared into the soul of every knight. It is with these words that we mark ourselves out as practitioners of the art of chivalry. It gladdens me to hear our future sultans speak them. Excuse me. Fellow Gallopians, once again the sun has risen upon the Sand National and upon Ferris, my son and heir, as he... no, that will not do at all. It requires more emotion. Oh, you're still here? I told you I have no time for audiences with strangers today. You must leave. Good day to you. Tell me, what do you think of Ferris? He is a fine prince, is he not? Sure. I am so glad you agree. After all, he is our only child, the apple of both our eyes. Truly, there is not 1 minute that he does not spend improving himself in training. He will make a fine ruler one day. I am sure of it. I knew it. was another quest. That's right, it was Wild Side. That was something else. Sweet. Okay, so don't get rid of the ones with plus marks. Got it.
else wants some?
Okay, so Sizz is better for... Okay. Jesus.
Who else wants some?
What do we do now?
Ah. Oh well, I've tried. Can't get every quest in Dragon Quest. Okay. I'm officially decked out. Best I can be without crafting. Which honestly I might just do without. I like grinding for items.
Ah, you came. Thank you. Yes, yes. Your height and physique are perfect, and you have the face of one who knows horses. You should be aware that the branch you seek is a priceless royal treasure. My father isn't likely to give it away freely to some wandering stranger. However, he might be persuaded to part with it if the request came from his beloved son. I have but one small favor to ask in return. But the palace walls have so many unwelcome ears. The noise of the circus will protect our privacy. Will you join me there? Then it is agreed. I will meet you at the entrance to that ridiculous tent this evening. Do not be late, please.
Yes, I am sure that my father could be persuaded to part with the rainbow if the request came from his beloved son. I have but one small favor to ask in return. But the palace walls have so many unwelcome ears, the noise of the circus will protect our privacy. Join me there, please. I will meet you at the entrance to that ridiculous tent this evening. Do not be late. This is my special VIP seat. Once the circus begins, I will hear every oh and ah from here. Fucking kid. Love it. Oh, I actually have to wait till evening. Or sleep at an inn till evening. Do I have the money for that? I do. And I should. God. Fucking damn it. Alright. You came. Excellent. The noise of the circus will allow us to speak without being overheard. Shall we go inside? Good. The circus has already started. Would you enter without further delay?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the act you've all been waiting for. The Wandering Wonder, who amazes audiences wherever he goes.
I'm just gonna take a small break here. I'll be right back. Do. Okay, I'm back.
Prepare yourselves for an experience like no other. Prepare yourselves for the Great Sylvando!
Ladies and gentlemen, please! There is no need to be afraid! The great Sylvando will never endanger his adoring audience. After all, darlings, you are the ones who make this show so special! I love you all! Thank you! Thank you!
Quickly, we must talk while the people are distracted. And please, not a word of this to anyone. Now, as you may be aware, the Sun National is the most important event of the year here in Gallopolis. And tomorrow, I am due to make my debut in the race to end all races. However, there is a problem. One teeny tiny, terrible problem. I cannot ride. In fact, I have barely so much as sat in a saddle.
What?
I have so far been able to hide this unfortunate fact, but if I were to take part in the race, the inconvenient truth would surely be uncovered. And yet I have no choice. For a prince of Gallopolis not to take part in the Sun National on the year of his coming of age is unthinkable! Unthinkable! So you see, your coming here was fated. It is a sign. The forces of destiny mean me to use you as my double. Ta-da!
Your double? How's that gonna work? Won't everyone notice as soon as he walks out onto the track?
Ah, the fates have provided that also. For you see, the royal family always races in full armor, lest the unthinkable occur. His face will be hidden from view. Oh, please, please. I beg of you. You must help me. You must enter the Sun National in my place.
You are the most pathetic excuse for a prince I've ever seen. If you think we're going to help you lie to your people, you've got another thing coming.
Is that so? Then I assume that your need of the rainbow is not so great after all.
Wow. Talk about shameless.
Call me what you will, it changes nothing. You will do as the fates wish and take my place in the race? Yes? Ah, I knew you would see sense in the end. Thank you. I will talk to my father about the rainbow as soon as the race is over. You have my word. I took the liberty of arranging rooms for you at the inn. Rest well. I will see you in the stables, bright and early. You will find the stable entrance in the western part of the city. Do not be late. Now, I must be on my way. Farewell, friends!
Your son and company spend the night in the rooms Prince Ferris arranged for them. Then morning comes. Good morning. I hear that you spent the evening at the circus. Was it not the most wonderful spectacle? Today is the day of the Sand National. So much to enjoy. The streets outside are already full of life. Pardon, you wish to find the royal dressing room? Why, it is the grandest room in the stables, of course. There, to the west of the paddock. Enjoy the race. That's what I want. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.